Media addictions have become a major problem in today's world, and in fact, they are affecting children as young as 4 years of age. It was 4 o'clock in the morning, and 4-year-old William came into his dad's bedroom, woke him up, and said, "Daddy, I need the iPad." Now, his dad marched William back to bed and told him what he really needed was to go back to sleep. But at 7 o'clock that morning, when Dad woke up, he found his iPad was missing from beside his bed, and he found William in the living room playing games on that iPad, the battery level indicating he'd been playing games for over 2 hours. And later that day, as his parents were considering William's symptoms, they realized that William had become an iPad addict. Now, I know that sounds crazy. We've heard of drug addictions and alcohol addictions. iPad addictions? It's true. As crazy as that sounds, we have a new category of addictions, medically diagnosable, that are just as strong as any drug addiction, called tech addictions. And they are affecting even young children. And William is not the only one. A study in North Korea found 160,000 North Korean children between the ages of 5 and 9 years old are addicted to the internet via smartphones, tablets, or PCs. There's a doctor in the UK, Dr. Richard Graham. He runs a technology addiction program treating toddlers as young as 4 years of age. And he says that young technology addicts experience the same withdrawal symptoms as drug addicts, as alcohol addicts, or even heroin addicts when the devices were taken away. Dr. Nicholas Kardaras, one of the elite addiction specialists in the United States, has worked with many very difficult addiction cases, and he says, "I have worked with hundreds of heroin addicts and crystal meth addicts, and what I can say is that it is easier to treat a heroin addict than a true screen addict." And indeed, research is finding physical addiction to the screen just as strong as drug addiction, and with symptoms such as withdrawal, as tolerance, a loss of interest in other activities. Many symptoms that we would find in drug addiction, we find the same thing in tech addictions. So, with a substance this addicting, shouldn't we approach it with extreme caution? Should we be allowing children unhindered access to these devices? So what to do? Well, avoid it in the first place, and don't let it be the go-to babysitter for your children. Rather, have activities such as play outside, gardening, physical activity, a busy schedule that allows them whole body, brain building activities so that they are not so tempted to go to the digital escape that can be very dangerous, damaging to the mind in many ways, and most of all, very addicting. I'm Joshua White. For more information on this topic and others, you can go to my website at athinkinggeneration.org. Thank you.